You know what? They say walls have ears. But in this world, the real problem isn't the walls, it's the mouths. The ones who can't wait to stir the pot. We all learn to speak by age 3. But most of us, we spend the rest of our lives learning how and when to shut up. And if you've hit middle age and still love oversharing, you're probably walking straight into trouble and narrowing your own future. Maybe you think you're just being open, throwing out a brick hoping for jade in return. But once you toss that brick, you can't control where it lands. Best case, it disappears. Worst case, someone picks it up, repackages it, and throws it straight back at you. It's one thing to be hurt by others, but being hurt by your own words, that's the kind of pain you don't forget. So here's the truth. Not everyone needs to know your life story. The more noise you make, the more targets you attract. Once a petty person locks onto you, they'll twist your words, take things out of context, and run wild with it. You think you only shared a little? But people like that, they're like cockroaches. C1, and you can bet there's more hiding somewhere, and the info you hand over, they'll store it, use it later. Turn your words into weapons. You can't stop that, you can only be smarter. See, the scary part isn't what you know, it's what you don't even know you don't know. This world isn't filled with villains, but it is full of people with dirty hands and bad intentions. They won't benefit from hurting you, but they'll do it anyway. Smart doesn't mean wise, and clever isn't always kind. Let's talk about work for a second. If people know you're rich, they'll expect you to pay for everything. If they know you're broke, they'll throw you under the bus every time extra work shows up. If you're deep in debt, you'll get all the tasks no one wants. If you've got resources, people will fake friendships just to get access. Even if you say no to everything, you'll still be drained mentally and emotionally. So, what's the answer? Protect your cards, protect your mouth, and never reveal your internal life to the outside world. Don't overshare. If you can't stay silent, say something empty. If you can't say something empty, say something absurd. Learn how to say nothing while talking. It's a survival skill. Think I'm being dramatic, then ask yourself, why do you get so many scam calls? So much spam. Where did they get your info? Easy, you gave it to them, somewhere, somehow, too freely. Now let's talk about money. Want to protect your wealth? Start by protecting your words. You might think, what does sharing my life have to do with making money? Everything. One sentence, spoken carelessly, can cost you months of effort. The business trick you studied for 6 months, gone in 60 seconds. The hard lessons you paid for, stolen in a casual conversation. In the adult world, the one who can stay quiet the longest usually wins. You think you're building your personal brand by being transparent. Nope. You're just making it easier for people to profile you, to manipulate you, to use your own info against you. Your information is your value. Treat it that way. In the internet age, everything is scalable, especially mistakes. So talk less, say just enough, especially when it comes to money. Want to build real advantage? Know what others don't. Get there before they do. Offer better, be cheaper, or pivot when the game changes. The rarer your knowledge, the higher your value, And sometimes, silence is the fastest path to profit. So no, not every heart-to-heart brings real connection. Not every helping hand gets thanked, and not every listener wants the best for you. Control your mouth, control your life.